Assalamualaikum, I am Rabiatul Adawiyah binti sabri 047048. For our second assignment, Spoken Discourse, we chose television show Good Morning Britain. Good Morning Britain is a breakfast television show with semi-formal talk show just like Malaysia Hari Ini. The hosts for this talk show are Piers Morgan and Susanna Reid. The field discussed in the chosen video was legal. It was headscarf ban ruling issue in UK. A little bit about this video. This video entitled Piers Morgan debates headscarf ban with Muslim women. Two guests invited in the talk show who were Hana Yusuf, the Muslim woman, and Saira Khan, a non-Muslim employer. Mr. Morgan asked the guests' opinion about this ruling issue. Their attitudes while speaking their minds drive us to choose a theory, which is politeness theory by Lakoff. Lakoff 1973 defines politeness as a form of behavior that have been developed in society to reduce friction in personal interaction. In this theory, it consists three things, which are first, distance or don't impose, second, deference or giving option, and third, camaraderie, which is make audience feel good. Why we choose this theory? Because we believe in every interaction, manner comes first. From this video, we can analyze that some of them floated and some of them abide the element of politeness theory, which will be explained by my friends later.
The video that we studied was the debate between Piers Morgan and Muslim women about headscarf ban. And as we can see from the video, the mood during the session was semi-formal. Based on Robin Lakoff's politeness theory, the first thing first is we need to keep the distance with interlocutor. When we mention about the distance here, it means that we need to know how close our relationship with the person we are talking to. If we're not that close, we should not ask about their personal matters and we use formal expression when talking to them. And we can see also that this principle usually applied when there is so much social distance between the speaker and the hearer. Alright, based on the video that we studied, during minutes 3:44, we can see that the interviewee, which is Saira Khan, said to the interviewer, which is Piers Morgan, that he kept interrupted whenever she was trying to mention out her points. Until to one point that Saira Khan just say, "You are interrupting," and Piers Morgan said, "Let me finish my sentence," and it was very intense. And we can see that the interviewer flouted the Lakoff's rules of politeness. When he did not respect the interviewee's point of view, he kept on stopping her, and his expression could make the interviewee feel offended, as their relationship does not seem very close, then they just between the interviewer and interviewee.
Let's move on to the second point of politeness theory, which is give option or difference. In order to be polite, we can't insist on our command, desire, or request to other people. This point suggested that we should not taking complete control and letting the interlocutor have a choice. This is usually done by using indirect speech, in which we use another language form that actually carries different meaning with its syntax form. In the minute 1:44, the interviewer, Susanna Reid, is politely asking the interviewee, Hana Yusuf, about her opinion regarding the purpose of wearing a scarf. Susanna Reid said, "I wonder if you wear it for modesty because it is important to cover up your hair, then will be more difficult if someone removes it." Hana Yusuf responded, "Yes, of course. The hair is very private part of some women." It shows that interviewer successfully obeyed the difference of rule of politeness when she gives opinion to the other party. The interviewer action makes the interviewee elaborate more on her opinion. And in fact, Both of the interviewer obeyed the second point of rules of politeness very well throughout the interview session.
Camaraderie is the third rule in the Rule of Politeness by Robin Lakoff. Camaraderie is a condition of making the audience feels good during a conversation with the speaker, which highlighted on the closeness of the speaker and the listener. Other than that, this rule also agrees that by being gently, kindly, nicely, and friendly towards the audience is a sign of respect which aligned with the rules of politeness. The duration of 4.25 minutes, the interviewee obeyed the rules when she made a comparison between culture and the rules of neutral in this case. In her statement, she included other cultures which are Jewish, Sikh and also Christian to make the comparison in order to avoid discrimination toward the other interviewee who is a Muslim woman and also to avoid discrimination toward Islamic rules. This act successfully proved that she is following the rules of politeness. This example is during 5.40 minutes, where the male interviewer was flouting the rules when he simply made an assumption of what common sense here means to the interviewee. He claimed that her common sense means wearing a scarf for a white woman is allowed, but not for a Muslim woman. This false accusation, which sounds very racist, has offended the interviewee. Besides, he is also not following the rules of politeness.
It is now clear that within the duration of the debate, few of the participants either obeyed or violated the three rules of the politeness principles, which is to not impose, to give options, and to make your audience feel good. Lakoff also emphasizes that we do not interact only to convey information, but we're also considering building and maintaining our social relationships. This is why we have to remain polite during conversing in order to avoid future conflict. In brief, there are of course few things that the host and the guests of the show could have done to improve the conversation, and if they were to actually abide by the rules of the politeness principles, they can still be polite while also being professional at the job. I guess that's all for now, and if you're interested in watching the debate, you can go to the description box below because the link is provided there. Thank you for watching and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Bye!